Hey George, would you like the usual? How's the business doing?
Hey Adam, it's not going too well right now. The guild is starting to lose lots of their usual business.
Losing business? How could that be?
There seems to be more competition these days with this new cottage industry. You ever heard of such a thing?
No, George, I never heard of the cottage industry. How is that?
Well, Adam, the cottage industry is all these peasant workers doing repetitious craft work in their houses. They manufacture goods and the whole family helps out.
Of course you're losing customers to them. Your guild has so many restrictions you could hardly have anyone working.
Well, why is that so bad?
Well, with the whole family working in the cottage industry, they can get a lot more work done than you guys.
I couldn't help but hear your conversation. I also work in a guild. We have been losing more clients too.
There has to be a better reason why people are using them more.
Well, what about the putting out system?
What's that?
The putting out system is when merchants give raw materials, then they turn it into a finished product, and the merchant can sell it. It's apparently a really efficient way that costs less.
Yeah, I'm in the cottage industry, and it's doing much better than the guilds.
We have new technology like the flying shuttle to make our work even faster.
What's a flying shuttle?
It's a small device that helps us rural workers weave faster and a loom.
How'd that be?
Well, the faster we can weave, the more work we can do.
Well, we also assign people different tasks to make their work more efficient.
Yeah, my wife back home is a spinster. She's in charge of producing all the thread.
Even our children help us with our work.
Children should be outside playing, going to school to get an education.
Kids shouldn't be working. Also, us guilds have the government support.
The government relies on us for taxes and the enforcement of quality standards.
How do you rural workers control the quality of your work?
Wow! A merchant can never be sure about the quality they will receive.
He can give you less wages for your work, though, if it's not good enough. Also, women aren't allowed in guilds.
In the cottage industry, the family works together to complete the job and earn wages.
Women shouldn't have to work. They're in charge of the domestic things like caring for the family.
Men should be the ones to bring in the wages. A woman's role is domestic. She should be at home looking after the children.
Okay guys, calm down. Both systems have their faults. If you ask me, economic liberalism is the way to go.
Economic liberalism? What's that?
Isn't that the governmental system created by that Smith guy?
Yeah, it's free trade, when the government isn't involved with the trade or the economy.
Is that another name for capitalism?
It is. They both believe the same thing.
What is this invisible hand thing I keep on hearing about?
That's another great concept by Mr. Smith. The invisible hand decides prices in the market based on the supply and the demand of products.
Oh, well, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Economic liberalism is the way to go.
Drinks all around!
I'm glad you all finally agree on something.